All right, Boston College Week. Terry Lockett is our guest. And, Terry, where's the team at right now? We know the last month couldn't have been a whole lot of fun. How do you guys keep it together at this point for the rest of the way?
We're the Ohana, so we're all about staying together. When adversity hits, we got to stay together even more. And that's what we've been on, trying to sharpen our iron. And, we going into BC strong and very confident.
Actually getting to be at home this week. How much is that going to help you guys out?
I know, right? It's been a long road, but, hey, it's good to kick it off in the Dome against a rivalry, Boston College.
Yeah, not that you want to compare, this year to last year. Obviously, you guys went through a tough stretch last year. You were out hurt at the time. What did you guys learn from that? You don't necessarily want to have to apply it, but, you went through it before. How does that help you this time around?
You talking about the long stretch we had last year?
Yeah.
Just realizing that this game can be temporary at times, and we got to learn how to adjust when something goes left. A lot of players got hurt last year, and we had to find a way to adjust that. And just going into this year, stuff ain't going our way, obviously, but we got to find a way to get through it and get through the storm. So that's what we've been learning.
When you get to this game, does it feel like you're close? I realize the scores maybe haven't said. Does it feel like, man, if we have one drive go right, the rest of the game might turn around?
Yeah, it's always one this game's all about opportunities. Who's gonna take the most advantage of the opportunities? And right now we're falling short on that. So we're just gonna go into this game trying to get better on that.
You mentioned last year and all the injuries. You were one of them last year. You got taken out, the opening month of the season. What was that like? I mean, when something like that happens, you had to realize pretty immediately that this is not a good situation.
It was new. I never had a moment in my football career when I was laying on the ground and couldn't get up. So it definitely was shocking. It was I was asking a lot of questions why. But, going through that process, I can see that, God has something planned for me, and he has something planned for all of us. And what he did was just to take us away from a situation that we may not know about and just to, put us in a better one. So I'm all about positivity, and just that process helped me learn more about myself.
And here we are. It's about, 13 months later? You're standing here. You've been playing all season. You're good to go. How did the positivity help you? Because, rehab, that can be long and that can be lonely. How'd you get through that?
Exactly. As you just said it right there. Rehab could be long. It could be lonely. So just having positivity and making sure the people around you are positive as well, that can do so much and help your rehab even go faster.
And it's one thing, too, right? I guess there's the mental side and there's the physical side. We're talking about the mental side. What's the physical side like? When do you all right, when do you have confidence in the knee again to go out there and play?
Really, the first game. Once they said I was clear to start running, I was, a little shaky at first, still learning how to run full speed, but as I started to, see improvement, and again, it comes down to the mental. I feel like the mental controls your body. If you tell your mind that you can't do something, you're not going to do it. So I was just going into every day, my knee's good, I could do it, I could keep going. And the more I kept telling myself that, the more my knee kept feeling 100%, and I'm here now.
And here you are, looking good. Yeah. You barely have a brace or anything on this year, right? Does that make it easier, too, to get rid of the mental side of things? You don't have to have like a big bulky brace or anything like that on?
Definitely.
All right, Terry Lockett with us. Part of the reason, Terry, I wanted to talk to you this week specifically is that you are from Massachusetts. You're a Springfield guy. Kind of right between here and BC. What's this week like for you when you're sandwiched between the two schools at home here?
It's big, especially I got my cousin that plays at BC, Joseph Griffin and Josiah Griffin, so that's going to be good. Just a great experience. We come from the same city, same high school, same town, and just to be able to play at one of the biggest levels is going to be something special.
All right, is there family trash talk this week? Is it amped up, or do you guys stay away from each other this week?
He's more of a chiller dude, He doesn't like talking a lot, so we just, we say what we got to say, but we always know it's love at the end of the day.
Will it be a wait to see each other after the game on the field, or you see each other before? How do you deal with that?
We'll see each other before, but once the whistle blows, we know it's business. He got to take care of what he got to do. I got to do what I got to do, and at the end of the game, we go hug each other out.
Some people like to ignore it completely to the end of the game. You never know how it's going to be. So, you grew up there. You know BC. You know Cuse. What is the rivalry feeling this week? What is it like when you put on a Syracuse jersey and you see BC across the way?
It's going to be a physical game. It's going to be very violent, as, gotta love it. So that's what it always is when we play Boston College. They're going to come give it everything they got. And they're going to be physical. They're going to be violent. They're going to try to run the ball. They're going to try to do everything they can to win. And, I'm ready for it. We all ready for it, and Every year we play Boston College. It's always a fun experience.
I'd say, I don't know if Chippy would be the right word
Yeah,
here. You guys, this game gets right on the edge, right? The refs got to think about those 15-yard penalties. How do you take this game up to the edge, but not over the edge?
Just learning how to control your emotions and play through the whistle. That's really all it comes down to. This is an emotional game, but you gotta learn how to sometimes put it in a container, know when to open it and when not to.
And I'd say this Friday, you guys got yourself a heck of a task with this Thomas Castellanos, the quarterback, because my goodness, he runs around all over the place. How do you deal with that from your position where he could pop up anywhere out there?
Just do your assignment. Go back to the little details. If you got to be outside, make sure you're outside. If you got to force them outside to another player, make sure you're doing that. Just do. Make sure everyone's doing their assignment. That's how you operate with a quarterback that's so mobile. Because one person mess up, he can make the whole defense look like they messed up. So, yeah.
Is that tricky to do in a game like this, too? Because I'd imagine part of you is like, I need to chase this guy right now. And it's like, wait, no, I can't do that.
It's definitely difficult, but you got to know when to shoot your shot and when not to. It's all about being a football player. That's why I like to say, don't be robotic, but be a football player. Make the right, smart decisions and the right decisions.
All right, Terry, what do you think this game comes down to on Friday? What should we look for when Syracuse and BC get out there?
It's going to be violent. It's going to be a violent, physical game. As I said previously, I keep emphasizing it because that's what Boston College come to bring, and, that's what we come to bring, too. So get your popcorn.
All right. Sounds like a good one to watch Friday night, Terry. We'll be watching. Thanks so much.